We got the interview with the prostitute. This is gonna be a controversial one. I ain't gonna lie to you. The title is just, you feel me? And you feel me? It just threw me for a loop. You feel me? So I'm like, we gotta watch it. We got to.
Me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do.
We got an interview with the prosti. Her name is Bianca. Now, looking at her, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would not, feel me, just her face, I would not think she's a prosti.
Bianca.
Yeah.
Bianca, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I grew up in Long Beach. That's where I'm from.
Tell me about your family.
So I went back and forth between.
Now, y'all know me. I usually don't take nothing serious, but this is like a very serious topic, so I'm gonna try to, you feel me? I'm gonna try my fucking best. I'm gonna fucking try. I'm gonna try, bro. Oh my God.
Growing up, started like in kindergarten, going through court and everything. Barely went to elementary school because of that.
Okay.
So it was mostly between back and forth. My mom, dad. My mom lived in LA, Watts, and my dad lived in Long Beach. But for the most part, I did grow up in Long Beach.
How would you describe your childhood in general?
With my dad, it was strict. I had a lot of sisters. We would always go outside and play.
Okay.
I didn't really talk to my dad. Like, me and all my sisters, we don't really talk to our dad. Like, we could live in the same house and walk past each other, we won't say nothing. A little abusive. That's why I was always getting in trouble in school.
Were you a fast girl?
I was always into boys, but I wasn't sexually active until I was 14. I lost my virginity when I was 14. But and on my mom's side, whenever I would go over there, I called it like the party side. Like, it was fun. Like, we got to do whatever.
Mom was looser.
Yeah, she was way more looser, taking shots as kids, dancing. It was abuse from my dad. My mom, not her. No.
But not sexual?
Sexual abuse?
Yeah.
My mom's side.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
How old were you?
It first started when I was 12. It was like an older cousin of mine from my mom's side. And I didn't realize he was grooming me the whole time. I used to call him my favorite big cousin. He would take me to my games and everything until one night. And my mom, she knew about like how sexual like he could be with kids and stuff. And I remember one time he took me to his house and I was 12 years old and it was late. And me and my sister, it was like 2 a.m. He took us to the beach. He was like, "Do you want a shot?" And, I'm a kid, I was like, sure, why not? And then
Yo, niggas is wildin'. She said when she was 12, this nigga was giving her shots. Yo, what the? Nah, it really be niggas like this out here, though. That's crazy.
Ended up going to his house. Then it was like 3 a.m. And he woke me up in my sleep, asked me to braid his hair. I said no, I went back to sleep. He came back in the room and then pulled the covers off me while my sister was on the side of me sleep. And yeah. That's it for the mirror.
12 years old.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then every now and then, like, he would come to the house, to my mom's house when I was over there, and whenever she wasn't around, he would come sneak to my room, do whatever, even when I'm asleep. So, yeah.
Do you feel like
some niggas be sick, bro? That's sick.
now that you're grown?
I wouldn't say just that changed me. It's a lot that changed me, really. Not just that. But I would say the help that I didn't get for that would definitely affect me. Yeah.
How far did you go in school?
I dropped out my 12th grade year. I didn't finish.
You almost made it.
Almost made it. I only needed 60 more credits. But I was going back and forth to school. I was getting kicked out most of my schools because I was fighting, or I wasn't going to school. I was always ditching because I have a problem with school. Like, I cannot sit in a classroom for that long. I will panic. I have anxiety. So.
Your ADHD, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. And I never, it's crazy. I used to ask my mom, like, can I get some, like, help, like, see what's wrong with me, like, why I have a problem with school. Like, teachers, like, I had an attitude problem, talking back, fighting. And then when it wasn't a problem, I'll just be sitting in class doing my work, and out of nowhere, I'll just start crying. Like, I feel some type of way, like I just panic and I leave the school, don't come back.
Damn, that's fucked up, man.
Never medicated for it or anything like that?
I never got any help, no.
Is that around the time that you got introduced to the game?
No, so when I started doing this, I was 17, and this was like a month right after my grandma died. She was my best friend. But I met some guy on Instagram, and he texted me, and like I said, I was fast, so any guy coming to me was,
Look out.
Yeah, so he texted me, and
Yo, see, that's the thing why I don't like reacting to some of these types of videos, cause like me, certain shit I need to take serious, but I can't do it. Like, it's so many fucking jokes like I want to make, like, but I can't. You feel me? So I'm gonna try to just, you feel me? That we gonna try to just ride this one out. I don't know if I'm gonna post this one though, but if I do end up posting this, just bear with me. I probably won't be talking that much, cause like I don't wanna, like, this is a very serious video, so I'm gonna react, like I'm gonna give my reaction, but it's not gonna be nothing like that entertaining. So I don't blame y'all if y'all click off this one, if I do post it.
he was asking to link up, and I was like, all right. So I went to my best friend's house and linked up with him there. First time we met, we fucked. And then he asked me to hoe for him, and I was just like, all right. And
What makes a girl say all right to that? A young girl.
the dick was good. I'm sorry, the dick was good, and I was going through a lot at the time. I felt like I didn't have nobody, and I feel like he was gonna be the one for me, like,
So
take care of me.
there's definitely a romantic interest
Yeah,
on your part,
yeah,
and you're willing to turn tricks
yeah.
for him.
Yep.
Damn.
And I also realized I kind of knew what my lifestyle was gonna be like when I was older, because when I first, when I lost my virginity at 14, that's when I started becoming more like really sexually active. I started having sex a lot, and even before I was having sex, I knew I was always in boys' faces. Like, even my dad, I remember this one time, my dad, he made me a shirt, and on the back of it, it said, "I'm a hoe," and he told me to wear it to school.
Your dad.
Like, what is... The world is like a very fucked up place. Like, the outside world. So that's why I feel like it's very good to create a safe environment inside the household and shit. Like, my parents created a very safe environment inside the house. That's why niggas like me always in a fucking crib. I'm always in this bitch because I feel safe in this motherfucker. You feel me? So it's like, damn, like, she can't even go home to feel safe and shit. Like, you feel me? Because her dad out here bugging the fuck out. Her mom don't even give a fuck. So it's just like, fuck, she really don't got nobody for real. All she had was her granny, and her granny died. So it's like, I could understand how, like, that could, like, lead her into one of these types of situations. It's like, nowhere you feel safe. That's so fucked up. That's like a crazy life to have to live, man.
Yeah.
Did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of just knew what was going to happen to me.
Damn.
Like, I was always having bad talk to me, My dad, he didn't really tell me much about boys. Like, we didn't talk. We never really talked. If only time we're talking is when I'm in trouble. That's it.
So you had two parents, but they weren't really.
They weren't together, no.
But they weren't really.
Yeah. I guess
giving
they
you
had
the-
toxic relationships, too. My dad met my mom when she was...
No, but a
17?
dad buying you a shirt that says "I'm a hoe" is not exactly what you want.
That's a terrible fucking father, my nigga. Like word to everything. That's a terrible father. And especially if you have a daughter, you're supposed to prepare your daughter for boys and all types of different situations she gonna have to handle. Cause, like, you feel me? Like, on each side of the coin, boys and girls, you gotta prepare them for different types of shit. But with girls, especially the way the world is now, 2024, my nigga, even back then when she was probably growing up, Like, still, you gotta prepare them. Like, let them know this is gonna happen for me, and this is how you're supposed to handle these types of situations. You don't get your fucking daughter a T-shirt that says "I'm a hoe" and tell her she gotta wear it to school, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? That's that's insane. Nigga's a fucking L father, bro.
So you got
That's
introduced
crazy.
to this, and
At 17,
how old are you now?
19.
You're 19.
Damn. It's only 2 years. Yo. Nah, gang. What the fuck? I'm thinking she like 25, 26, some shit like that. She's 19, nigga. She younger than me. What the fuck? Yo. Nigga. This is crazy.
Do Google searches for my own name, and I was always really disturbed what I'd find. Seeing my personal information out there for anyone to grab, it's just uncomfortable. That's why I've started using Aura.
No ad reads. We don't do ad reads.
Your 14-day.
You were underage?
Yeah.
17?
But then I stopped. I was doing it for like a month, and then I stopped because of police and family complications.
Did your parents find out?
Yeah, they found out.
Damn.
And then I started redoing again when I was 18, and I really started doing it for sure.
What are the upsides of doing this kind of work? Fast money.
Yeah, for sure. Fast money.
Make your own hours.
Not really.
Not really?
Hell nah. Cause you gotta pimp and shit. You feel me? Like you gotta pimp. The pimp gonna be like, go get my money. You feel me? My boy, yo. This is why I don't like watching these shits. Like, yo, bro, that's fucked up though. But you feel me? You don't make your own hours. That pimp tell you gotta go get his money. You gotta go and get that motherfucking money. You feel me? That's fucked up though. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that this whole video.
Yeah, nah. But that's really the upside of it. Fast money, bro. That's it.
But you'll be working 7 days a week?
Mostly, yeah. I'll probably get 1 day off out the week, probably.
Damn.
Rain or shine?
Rain or shine.
Doesn't
Walk
matter.
between the raindrops.
And you're out there pretty much almost naked in the cold.
Yep.
That's hard.
Freezing below, like. Actually, I just went to the hospital because of that. Because my body, for some reason, it stopped getting heat. Like it would like.
Hypothermia.
It would just not get warm no more. I could sit in the heater, and nothing will happen. I'll still be cold. Like I remember one time I tried to light my toe on fire.
People are saying LA is not cold, but it's in the 40s
Yeah.
lately at night.
Yeah.
And sometimes windy too.
Yeah, for sure. But I guess today is supposed to be the most sunniest.
No, today's actually not bad.
Yeah. So.
What does this work do to you emotionally? Does it make you feel beautiful?
Honestly, it depends on the person you're working with. Like, it depends on, like...
So it's how the guy treats you?
Yeah.
Are some of the guys cool?
Okay, so throughout my whole time home...
I feel like if you gotta pay for the you mean you can't be a cool nigga. Like oh no, bro. If you gotta go outside and pay for the you mean you can't be a cool nigga. Like you gotta be some type of bitch ass nigga. Like that's just me though. But hey, I don't know.
I've only had 3 folks.
No, but I'm talking about your tricks.
I try to not communicate with them as much. I'm really just about I try to get in and out, in and out.
You just want to service them and get out.
Yeah. I don't even do regulars no more.
Really?
Because I always have a new phone every like 2 weeks. So it's,
Why do you keep losing your phones?
They either get stolen outside or lost or broken.
Damn.
Yeah. Mostly stolen though.
Are drugs a part of your life? That means yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. When I was 18, I was doing drugs. I was
Kind
going
of
through
drugs
like a really
though.
hard time in my life because I was 2 months pregnant, and then I had an abortion. And the guy I was dealing with, I was really sad about it. And then I was really suicidal also too.
Damn.
And I remember this one time. This is the day that actually started making me do drugs. After I had my abortion, like I got into like a big fight with my guy, and it went down on the internet. Like slandered my name. Like a lot of stuff happened on the internet, and I kind of just like gave up. I was just like, you know, like I'm over it. And I went to the beach, Alamitos Beach in Long Beach. I went there at 2 a.m. I took like 13 Xanax.
Damn.
And I didn't realize that there was a lot of homeless people that live on the beach, and there was a lot of tents. And I just remember sitting there just listening to my music, Lana Del Rey, because I love some Lana Del Rey. I was listening to her music, and I started feeling woozy. And a homeless man, he came up to me. He was asking me for a lighter, but I was going in and out, couldn't really understand. Next thing you know, I woke up in his tent. And then he offered me some drugs. He was all like, do you want to smoke? And I smoke weed. And I was like, yeah, I'll smoke. And he was like, it's not weed. And that was the first time I ever smoked meth. And
Damn.
Ever since then, I had stayed at the beach for like a whole week, literally. And everybody who sees
Fuck you mean no? Like what the fuck? Yo.
this, y'all know the real me now. Yeah. But and I did coke. Doing coke a lot.
I mean, you feel me? You in LA. Everybody in LA done did a little bit of coke. Like, yeah, let's just be honest. Like,
Want to do drugs with you?
Yeah, some you'll get some of them who just don't even want to date. Like some of them just be like, you want to
They
hang
just want
out.
to party with you.
But yeah, no.
And what have you learned about men after all these interactions you've had?
They're like babies. I don't know, like I feel like women really gotta cater to men for like, I feel like they need us.
I mean, that's kind of how it was designed, you know, but
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we're...
I'm pretty sure that's exactly how God drew it up, but fuck it. I don't know. What the fuck do I know, you know?
Always doing
Not
that.
not all men though. Not all men. Some men are good. Some men are good. Not all men, but the men I've met for the most part, yeah.
A lot of your clients are married?
Yeah, you got married people, kids, whole families, and yeah, everything.
Do you believe in love after what you've seen?
I still got faith. I still got hope. Yeah.
And what's your dream guy?
So I do music and I rap.
I'm gonna be honest. This visual fucking me up. Like, why did we need to get a whole like?
I love to write. I've always loved to write when I was little. I've always loved to write songs even when I was little. Like I made my first song in first grade. Oh my God, that was funny. Made my first song in first grade.
I feel uncomfortable.
Right now I'm actually working on an album called Whore Chronicles. So just be looking out for that, y'all. And my name is Bianca T on YouTube. But yeah, so I like music a lot. That's my most interest. And
That's what you'd love to be doing.
that's what I love to do, yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part. Like
And
when
you,
I'm at home.
you wouldn't be the first girl to get off the streets and make music.
Oh,
Seems
Okay.
to be a lot of that.
yeah. I got a few songs out, but I haven't
I
released
feel
a song.
so uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because just been going through a lot.
I don't feel like this was needed.
I stay with my guy, Pasadena.
And tell me about working. You work other tracks too, but Figueroa Street.
Fig or Long Beach Boulevard, but for the most part, Long Beach.
Why do you stay away from Fig?
I mean, I used to go on Fig a lot. I actually used to be on Fig a lot, always in the 60s a lot. But like a while ago, something happened. Like, I don't know what, like the mayor was shutting all the rooms down and police. And so Fig kind of got shut down for a little bit. And like every now and then I'll go see what Fig is looking like. But every time I go, it's always bullshit. It's always police. And there's just it's chaotic over there. So I'd rather go to a Blade where it's calmer.
Are you making money? Are you saving money, I guess is my question. Are you saving money?
Yeah, stacking up, trying to. Sometimes they get spent on stupid shit, but
Do you have a bank account?
no, I don't have no bank accounts.
What do you got? Shoebox?
My guy handles all that.
He handles all your money.
Oh my God.
You guys have a fight and split ways.
I mean, we've had fights and I've left him. I
he-
actually recently just came back to him.
Does he give you your money back?
Huh?
Does he give you your share of the money?
He takes care of me, as you
You
can see.
Okay. No, but I'm just saying, if you're stacking money and you're fighting, I just wonder if you're going to get a piece of that.
She
I
ain't
mean, I always
stacking
come
out a
back.
goddamn
You're-
penny,
But
nigga.
no, I won't get a piece.
You're a boomerang.
Yeah, always come back. High school sweethearts.
Really?
Yeah, I met him when I was in 9th grade, but I wasn't hoeing at the time, so.
I think a lot of my viewers probably can't comprehend how a girl can sell herself on the streets.
Nah, I could comprehend it. I could very much comprehend it. If I could sell dick, nigga, I'd be selling this motherfucker everywhere. Feel me? I was just saying, nigga, if I could sell dick, if I could sling this motherfucker, whoo, I'd be out here slinging this bitch left, right, and center, nigga, for a check. Fuck you mean? I could very much comprehend it. It's just, you feel me? It's just some people, like, she's beautiful, you know? She can actually, like, pretty privilege is real, you feel what I'm saying? So she could actually do a lot more with her life. Even if she was chopped, there's still a lot more shit you could do with your life, you feel what I'm saying? And I feel like if she's in this position, she's a beautiful girl, you know, she probably got good clients. She probably, you know, respect to prostitution, she probably making bread out there. But she can't even see the bread because the nigga taking all the bread. Like, you feel me? So it's just like, you feel me? If this was, I feel like if this was like a means to an end, it would be a lot, you know? Like, I wouldn't say smart, but it's a path, you know? If it was like a means to an end. It seemed like she just about to be doing this shit forever. Like, what the fuck?
Give her money to a pimp.
Like, catch my drift. A lot of girls, they'll be strippers, but like, they will stack their money from stripping to do something else. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I remember this one girl, she was stripping, she stacked her bread up, and now she got her own, like, trucking company making, like, millions of dollars and shit. So, some shit like that. So, I feel like if she was, like, doing prostitution as, like, a means to stack her money up, you know, get her shit together, you feel me? To do something else that's more stable, that's more conducive to her actually living a healthy lifestyle, you know, physically and mentally, that would be more understandable than her just fucking for money that she's never gonna see. Like, I don't know, that's just me though.
And then love him at the same time.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I guess it's the bond that I got with him, really, because, you know, we met in high school and before the hoeing and pimping.
He accepts you for what you're doing. He's not judging you.
No, we was just goofy kids back then. Now we're just business partners.
He has other girls too?
Mm-mm.
Just you? All right, so maybe you're like boyfriend, girlfriend, and he just manages the money.
Nah, business partners. I wouldn't call us boyfriend, girlfriend.
No?
Nah.
Tell me about your clients. They're mostly Mexican?
Yeah, mostly Mexican. Now, black clients, that's tricky. For one, none of the girls are supposed to be dating blacks, for one.
I've heard that a lot.
Damn.
I would make an exception if you're an old black man, like, you could always tell. Like, if you're an old black crunchy man, like, right, you know, and like, if you could always tell. But there's been a few times where I have dated black men. Some went good and some went bad. So, yeah.
Your intuition becomes a big part of this occupation, doesn't it?
Yeah, I actually need to start listening to my gut feeling more. I'm hard-headed, though.
Oh, you think. You fucking think.
Man.
Oh, shit.
On Fig, I've gotten kidnapped, held for ransom. I've gotten robbed at gunpoint, literally standing on the street, like outside. What else has happened? What else has happened? I've gotten raped, but that's normal now.
That should never, ever be normal, gang. Never. What the fuck, bro? That should never be normal, my nigga. It's not okay. I feel like I feel like the world get more fucked up when people make bad shit seem like it's normal to cope. You feel what I'm saying? Cause she probably going through a lot of shit. So in order to cope with like her life, she normalizes a lot of shit, and that's not okay. Cause once she normalizes shit, it's like you'll never leave your situation. You get what I'm saying? Like you'll never fucking leave. Like you're gonna be stuck in the same cycle and shit. But I don't know. That's just me though. I really feel bad for this girl and any girl that's in her situation. This shit is crazy though. The fucking 6-man is crazy.
Kidnapped. I think I said that.
It's a hard life.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
When you were young, you're still young, but do you have dreams of doing something with your life? Is there something you want to do other than music? Music?
Yeah, nah. I really say music is my option A. I don't have no option B. Like,
okay.
That's what I'm sticking
no, I mean,
with.
you're committed.
Yeah, very. That's what I'm sticking with.
If you got talent and you're driven, you should pursue it. You get depressed? You get anxious?
Yeah, I do. I actually need to look for some therapy, but I kind of stopped doing therapy because I've always had a therapist. Like from the time I was in elementary, I've always had a therapist, always. But I stopped trusting therapy because every time I had a therapist, cops would either show up to my door or CPS. And I understand you can't tell them certain stuff, but it's like I need somebody that I could tell everything to. Like I'm telling you this because I want you to help me, not to rat me out or, just.
You need a friend. A friend. You need a friend. That's what you need. A real, genuine friend. That's what you need. You don't need a fucking therapist. You need a fucking friend. I don't know how else to say it, bro. You just need a genuine friend. And you need to keep them. And you need to value their opinion and take their advice. That's what I think you need, Miss Bianca.
So I just stopped doing therapy.
Yeah.
But I think I want to open back up again since I'm more older.
It'd probably be good for you.
I hope so. Adult therapy. I think that's what I want to do.
Might help you with your music too.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you have friends?
I do. I have my best friend, Nyla. Been best friends for 8 years now.
That's great.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
important to have
not
that.
your friend.
Yeah. I met her when I was in middle school. I love her so much. Like, being my friend is actually really a job. Like, it's really a job. So really shout out to my best friend for real. Like, she's actually saved my life many a times, stopped me from killing myself many a times. Like, she's somebody who I really can talk to for sure, like for real. So I love my best friend a lot.
That's really great to have that. You don't need a lot. Just need one good one.
And then I have my cousin Jazzy. I call her my friend.
Didn't you just tell us that you need somebody to like? My bad, Chad. I'm sorry.
Too. So I really only have 2 friends.
That's enough.
That's it. I had a lot of friends, but
All you need is one for real though.
you get older,
You're
they
keeping it a buck.
So
And people that know you do this kind of work, do you get a lot of judgment?
everybody who knows me knows I do this work. I don't get judged. Nobody really judges me.
Is this a lifestyle that a lot of young women will, they think that this is something they want to do? They think it's cool?
I feel like some girls think it's cool. I feel like some girls have a big support system, but they still choose to do this. And then obviously there's some girls who don't have a choice. Some girls have to do this.
Do you feel like the sexual abuse that you went through when you were young kind of led you or made this an easier decision?
Most definitely, yeah.
Of course, had to.
That's why I said rape, normal. It's a normal thing now. It doesn't hurt me no more.
You get tough doing this kind of work, don't you?
You gotta be tough, for sure. You can't be no crybaby out there. You can't. It's not gonna work. You're gonna be stressed out. I'm still trying to build my toughness because I'm not sensitive, but I used to be really sensitive. I'm not sensitive, But I do have an anger problem. I do have an anger problem.
What do you think you're angry at?
Not being understood when I was little. Not getting the help I wanted when I was little.
Do you still feel misunderstood?
I feel like there's nobody there no more to really understand me. I don't talk to my family.
You don't talk to your family?
I don't talk to my mom. I actually recently just cut her off for the last time. Yeah, I don't talk to my mom no more. It's me and her, it's toxic. We used to have a good relationship when we was little, like I said. But as I got older, she started having like hatred towards me. So I don't talk to her no more. Every time.
Because you weren't behaving the way she wanted you to?
It's not even that. It was, I don't know what it was. Like, my looks bothered her. Honestly, I feel like she was really jealous of me. And I've always had other people tell me, like, you know, she was jealous of me. Even my dad told me, you know, stay away from her for real. She's not good, so.
Because you were dressing too provocatively or something?
Nah, it was, I don't know what it was really. Like the school part was mostly my dad. School part, I'll get in trouble mostly with my dad. But I guess my mom, she kind of fucked up, you know, when I was little. Like, you know, we're having too much fun. You always hear that saying where, what's the saying? Parents aren't supposed to be your friends and stuff like that. She was my friend when I was little. And I guess now that when I got older, she was trying to like, you know.
Straighten out.
Yeah, she was trying to straighten out, but it was too late. So.
What was the best example of a loving relationship you saw in your childhood?
Me and my grandma.
No, but like between a man and a woman.
Nobody.
Damn.
My mom's bisexual, so it was either it was with a girl or with a man. She had other men too. Like, my mom was a stripper. And honestly, she says she's never walked the track before. I don't believe that, but my mom was a stripper.
Stripping is not a big departure from what you're doing.
No. My mom still got one little regular of hers. She calls him husband. He used to be buying us stuff when we was little and everything. But, yeah.
You were close to your grandmother?
I was very close to her. Charlotte. That was her name. I called her Nanny, though.
You're closer to her than your own parents?
For sure. Like, because my grandma was my mom's mom. And I will always talk to my grandma. We'll sit outside on the porch. She'll play her radio. We'll talk. And, you know, sometimes she'll give me shots, too. Or sometimes she'll let me smoke some weed when I wasn't allowed to smoke weed at the time. I would go with her everywhere. Like, even though she was old, she wasn't really that old. She died when she was 61, I think.
Damn, that's
But
young as hell.
Energy, like she could walk to a whole nother state if she wanted to. Like, she still had energy. So
That's still very young. What the fuck?
everywhere. And then one day she just dropped dead. Yeah.
What do you think the most misunderstood thing is about girls that do this?
It all starts from somewhere. Like, I feel like girls who do this, honestly, I feel like all of us, I feel like we all have mental issues. Like, we all have something that we're going through up there, for sure. Like, I feel like it starts at a young age for some of us.
Do you have regrets?
I do. I wish I would have did better in school. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I could have done a little better.
Do you regret getting into this lifestyle?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Do you ever just have moments where you stand back and look at what you're doing and say, man, this is crazy?
Yeah, I actually just had one of those moments yesterday.
Because it is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Like, every now and then I'll think about, like, what am I doing? And then, yeah.
Like, I would never think she's a prostitute, bro.
You believe you deserve something better than this?
Of course. I absolutely
you do?
Yep.
I'm telling you.
And I'm going to get it. Definitely going to get it.
I would never, like, walk in, like, feel me? If she's in regular clothes, I would never look at her and be like, yep, she's like a prostitute. Like, you feel me?
It is. I learned to not trust people like that. Because I used to be so trustworthy. Like, but the trust part, like, when you could see that your family, you can't even trust your family, like what? You can't trust nobody. Nobody at all.
Damn.
Especially like your closest family, like your mom or dad. Yeah.
Yeah, when your dad's putting I'm a hoe shirts on you. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. And like all my sisters, none of my sisters, okay, so I have older sisters and younger sisters, but none of my sisters were like me. Like none of them were fast, yeah. They were all in sports. I was in sports too. I did sports too. I played volleyball, basketball. I played soccer one time. Yeah. But my dad, he made sure we was in sports, but it's just like, he just didn't talk to us. Like we had no relationship with the man. He was just there to provide for us. Food, table, clothes, school. That's it. That's good though, but I feel like girls, they need their dad. Like that relationship, is very special. Like I remember when I was younger and I had friends who had good relationship with their dad, I would get sad when they would talk about it, but I didn't say anything. I'll just smile, be happy for them. But I get sad and think like, damn, what does me and my dad got? Nothing. And yeah.
Yeah, a girl needs her dad. Just to show her what's real and what's not.
I actually just talked to him today. That's crazy. Just talked to him. But the last time I talked to him before today was maybe like 5 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really don't talk to him. He lives in Georgia now, though. So, yeah.
And Bianca, what would you say is the most important thing you've learned in your life?
That you only got yourself. You only have yourself. No matter how much people say that they care for you or are there for you, you really only have yourself. I mean, you might really have somebody who cares for you, but in the end, you're gonna have yourself. So you gotta take care of yourself first before you take care of somebody else. And I wish I would have learned that earlier. Like, be selfish. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish. Don't let nobody manipulate you and tell you that it's not, because it is. Because at the end of the day, being selfish, it might save you one day. And I wish I would have learned that. But yeah.
All right. Bianca, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Of course.
Be safe out there.
Thank you, Mark.
All right.
Oh, and shout out to Chato for bringing me.
I don't know what the fuck Chato is. That was a little video, you feel me? I'm glad I watched it, but this shit fucked up, bro. God damn.
I see auntie want some more for the rent. I see auntie want some more for the rent. I see auntie want some more for the rent. I see auntie want some more for the rent. Like her breath. I see auntie want some more for the. I see auntie want some more for the rent.